is a total riot.
No pressure, right?
It looks like my main man, Yuri Lowenthal, is back at it again. Anyways, welcome back, true believers and all you merry Marvelites, to another very exciting Ultimate Alliance 3 The Black Order related video. So in case you missed it, or if you're just unaware, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 The Black Order is in fact scheduled to release this month on July 19th. And alongside of that, we'll also be receiving some brand new footage of the game in action a day before its release on July 18th, which is going to be during the Marvel Games panel within San Diego Comic-Con. So if you've personally been craving for another AAA Marvel game to release ever since the launch of Marvel's Spider-Man back in September of last year, and especially if you own a Nintendo Switch, I definitely think Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is your game. And as you can clearly see from these gameplay snippets here, there are going to be a lot of sequences with some awesome top tier cutscenes involving multiple characters within the Marvel Ultimate Alliance roster, as well as being able to play as these chosen characters in your own specific team. Now, even though it may look like it at first glance, especially if you have played the previous Ultimate Alliance games, some of the gameplay does appear to be either similar or almost identical to what the other games entailed. However, if you did manage to watch my impressions video I had of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 back during E3 2019, where I got to play the gameplay demo, it did feel a lot more smoother compared to the other titles. Not to mention that there will be a very detailed upgrade system to be featured within this game that can increase each character's stats and also upgrade each moveset that the character can use. Plus, it genuinely feels like this game is appealing for all gamers everywhere, whether or not that means that you like the more 4-player co-op centric type experience or a more single-player focused game. And whether or not that means that you're more interested within an RPG type of game or a single-player action-adventure title, I definitely think this game could be for anybody. So knowing that this appears to be the most ambitious and expansive Ultimate Alliance game yet, with a roster of the base game holding over 30 characters with more to come in post-DLC, there's definitely going to be a lot of variety when you play a bunch of different characters. However, even with so many heroes at your disposal, I'm still worried about whether or not the game might feel a bit repetitive after you have played it for at least a couple hours, given all the movesets that each character could possibly limit to. But on the other hand, I definitely think your joy experiencing this game will depend on whether or not you are going to play it as a solo player or team up with a bunch of your friends in 4-player co-op. Because I know for a fact when I got to team up with other people while playing this game during E3 2019, it was a blast unleashing all of our powers and the super attacks to defeat every single enemy that was in our way. Still, I do believe one of the coolest features that Team Ninja have added on into Ultimate Alliance 3 is the heroic camera, which will give you a much more cinematic experience. And hopefully with all the main aspects tailored to this game, with that of the much more intricate boss fights, as well as the Infinity Trials essentially being a challenge mode and its original story overall, I definitely think this will be one of the more standout titles that Marvel has had in recent years. So fingers crossed that whatever Marvel Games decides to show off for Ultimate Alliance 3 during their Comic-Con panel, I really hope that it does end with a bang. And with all that said, everyone, that's the video I have for you today, and please let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below. What are your current thoughts on Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, and out of anything, what does the game have to do for you to solidify your purchase for this game and possibly a Nintendo Switch if you don't own one? For me personally, I don't own a Nintendo Switch, but based off of everything I played of the game during E3 2019, I definitely think this is a title worth picking up. And who knows, the roster of characters might grow even more after the main release of the DLC characters, with that of even more X-Men, the Fantastic Four, and the Marvel Knights a few months after the game does release. Because I can guarantee if Marvel is planning on involving a character within Ultimate Alliance 3 like Elsa Bloodstone, who knows which other characters they could have up their sleeve. But until we end up seeing more footage of the game during San Diego Comic-Con, everyone, thank you all so much for watching, stay merry Marvelites, and peace out.
And once the world knows who its one true champion is,
I love you, son.